Hi, this is needlepointers.com, and today I'm hemming my pants with this stretch double seam, and I'd like to show you how I'm doing it. So I've prepared my pants and I've cut off the part that I'm going to take off, and I have folded up the hem that I want to have, my new hem. I did use my serger to finish the edge before I folded it up, and that will keep it from fraying. So on my Bernina Activa 240 machine, the stretch stitch is number 6. So I've set my machine on the number 6 stitch. I've installed my number 1 foot, which is the standard foot. For this, I'm going to use a double needle so that I can get 2 lines of stitching. I have a tutorial on how to thread the double needle for your sewing machine. You can look in the description of this video for a link to our website, and I'll have a link to that video. Basically, how you do it is you have 2 thread spools, and I'm using my alternate thread spool up here and my regular thread spool, and then I thread both of them one at a time. I thread the first one through the normal path. Down here, there is a little clip that holds the thread. Well, if you haven't noticed, there are 2, at least on my machine there are 2, so there's one on this side and one on this side. So after I thread the first one, I go through my normal clip that I use on the left side, and I thread it through the needle. Then I use the second thread it through the whole path. I put it on the clip on the other side, and then thread it through the needle. So now I have the 2 needles threaded, and I have a bobbin thread to match. And there's just one bobbin thread. It uses that for both sides. So now I'll start stitching this stretch stitch and with the double needles, and you have to stitch it from the top, so the top is facing upwards. The back turns out in it because you're using one bobbin, it kind of pulls it together. So to get the stitch to look correct, you have to stitch so that the wrong side is facing down. And this stitch goes backwards and forwards. It takes a couple stitches forwards and then a stitch back, and a couple stitches forwards and a stitch back, and that's how it works. And I've pinned mine on the wrong side, so I'll have to remove the pins as I go along by flipping it over. Okay, I'm coming up to the end to where I started, and I'm just going to overlap the stitches by a few stitches and do a back stitch and a forward, and the hem on my pants is finished. So there's the front with the double stitch, and as you can see, it stretches a little bit, so it gives. And here's what the back looks like. This part going over the edge is the overlock stitch that I used for my serger, and this stitch right along there is the actual stitch that is the double stitching. I hope you enjoyed learning how to do the stretch stitch with a double needle to get a nice finished look on your pants hem. Like and share our videos, and if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to our channel so you won't miss future videos. Help us spread our videos by sharing them with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram. Visit our website, needlepointers.com, for lots of other sewing tutorials and free projects. While you're there, sign up for our free weekly newsletter so you won't miss new tutorials. Happy sewing!